Hello, and welcome to this series of video modules we call Learning About Federalism. My name is Karl Nerenberg, and I'm the producer and director of the series on behalf of the Canadian-based international organization, the Forum of Federations. The Forum is a global network on federalism and works on 6 continents to support better governance through learning. Forum's programs and products are aimed at people who work in government, at researchers in public policy, at students and journalists, and at the broader public. Some of you who are watching may believe you have a clear idea as to what federalism is. Others may not be so sure. This series should be useful to both groups. In these videos, we aim to demonstrate what federalism is all about by showing how it works in practice in a great many countries. The series is designed as a learning experience. You will gain most from it if you take part actively. There are 7 distinct modules in this series, varying in length from about 14 to about 25 minutes. These modules deal with some basic subjects in federalism, such as constitutions, the division of powers, electoral systems, and the economy in federal countries. Each module is divided into a number of smaller lessons, which will enable us to pause periodically and check in to see how well you are learning. We will invite you to take part in exercises or quizzes. Sometimes they will happen between lessons and always at the end of each module. These exercises or quizzes will be based on the information in the videos, as well as in your general knowledge and common sense. And so to get full benefit from this learning experience, it will be useful to equip yourself with paper and pen or pencil. The questions in the exercises or quizzes will appear one by one on the screen. There will be a short pause so that you can think about your answer and write it down. After the short pause, the answer to the question will be revealed. We hope you find this a helpful way to reinforce your learning. This series is largely based on the book Federalism: An Introduction by George Anderson. George Anderson was for many years a senior official in the Canadian Federal Public Service, and for more than 5 years, president of the Forum of Federations. He has written extensively on issues in comparative federalism and has participated in seminars, conferences, and workshops on the subject in a great many countries. You will hear from George Anderson throughout this series as he offers his commentary and analysis. To illustrate how federalism is practiced, we will use animated graphics, film footage and photographs depicting life in the many federal countries, and actual images of contemporary public figures, some of whom may no longer be active by the time you watch this. Our goal is to portray federalism in a real-life, tangible way. To do that, we have decided to include real public figures, even though political leadership tends to change over time. Federalism does not exist in a vacuum. Where it is practiced, it is an integral part of that complex and evolving organism we know as democracy. And a larger purpose of this entire project is to strengthen democracy through enhanced federal governance. We will talk a lot in this series about the institutions of government and governance, but we must never forget that the basic entity of any democracy is the enlightened and engaged citizen. As you take part in this learning experience, try to put yourself, as a citizen, into the story of democratic federalism. Try to relate what we talk about here to your own life, your own family, your own community, and your own country. If anything you learn here can be of some use to you in your own life, then this series of video modules will have achieved some measure of success.